Hello, thank you for joining me today. It's a beautiful fall day here in North Carolina. I've got a short intermediate flow for you today. Well, not too short, but just right. So we're going to begin in Savasana on our back. Come down to your back. Bring your legs out to the side. Take up some space. You can have your palms down or up. Snuggle your shoulders out of your ears. Close down your eyes if that feels good. And just start to drop in. Arrive on your mat. And begin to deepen your breath. Maybe you want to come into your Ujjayi breath. And start to bend your knees and then hug your knees into your chest. Maybe you bring your head up to meet them. And rock side to side, massaging your lower back. Bring your legs out and your arms up above your head for a hollow hold. Just engaging the core. And lower back is pressed flat against the mat. The higher up your arms and legs, the easier this will be. The lower they are, the more challenging this will be. We won't be here long. I'm already kind of shaking. And release. Get your hands behind your legs. Come up. And now come into a boat pose. So bringing your legs out. Maybe your hands are on the ground. Maybe you found right here. We're going to take a few twists. So bring your hands to heart center and then twist to the left. Reach to the ground, to the right, up. And continue just a little bit longer with these twists. Keeping your chest up. Just two more each side. And cross your legs, roll over your knees. Meet me in a tabletop position. And take a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your back. Look down, your knees at the floor. Inhale, lift your gaze. Pop your booty out. Exhale, round. Go for a few rounds at your own pace with your breath. Come down, inhale, drop your belly. And if your toes aren't tucked, make sure you're on the tops of your feet and come up for hovering cat. Holding here. Maybe straighten your legs, coming up really high. Stretching out the top of your feet. Come lower back down to your knees. Drop your belly, inhale. Exhale back to hovering cat. Straighten your legs. And inhale, drop back down to your knees. Lift your gaze. One more round. Exhale to hovering cat. You can stay low or go high. And inhale, drop your gaze. Look up. Come to sit back on your heels. This time tuck your toes under And sit back on your heels, coming to rest here. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, right hand gets the left wrist, reaching over to the right, looking up. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, left hand gets the right wrist, coming to the left. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, coming back down to your tabletop position. We'll move into a few bird dogs here. So you're gonna inhale, get really long, left hand up, right leg back, reaching. And on your exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more time, inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. This time, bring your hand down and bring your leg back. Exhale, and bring your knee in. Inhale, out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bend your knee. Now bring it up to the side for a fire hydrant or a dirty dog, whatever you want to call this, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Scoot your left knee forward and now bring your right knee behind it, and you can sit back into your cow face legs. So your knees are on top of each other. If you have the hip mobility, you can fold forward. If you have tight hips like me, you could just stay right here and hang out. Oliver's over here sleeping so cute in his bed. All right, roll over your knees, coming back to tabletop, going for the bird dog on the opposite side, same thing. So this time you're gonna extend your right arm and left leg and exhale together for 3, inhale, exhale, 2, and 1. Bring your hand down. 10, kicking back with your legs. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, just a little booty work. 2, 1, and out to the side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring the left leg behind the right knee this time. Sitting back over here for your cow face on this side. Once again, you can stay upright. If you want to come forward, you can release forward. Stay where you are comfortable. There's no need to push your body into any position. Honor what you want, what feels good. All right, come back forward over your knees, back to tabletop. And from here, we are going to lift up into our first downward dog. So lift up your hips, bring your hands down. You don't have to have your heels meet the ground. It's okay if they don't. pedal out your feet here a little bit. And find some stillness, your hips reaching up. You can have a slight bend in your knees. Step your feet together so your big toes touch. Inhale, sweep your left leg up to the ceiling. And exhale, step it to the outside of your left hand for lizard. Here in your lizard just for a moment. If you want to lower down, you can, but we're going to come right back up. All right, straighten into your front leg, a long pyramid here. You might be a little off center of your mat, that's okay. Let your head hang, shake your head yes. And bend your knee back into lizard. Bring your right knee to the ground. Bring your right hand down. Open up with your left arm, twist to the back. If you want to do a couch stretch and get a hold of your right foot with your left hand, you can. Or you can just stay here. Different folks, different strokes. Not everything feels good in everyone's body. You've got to honor yourself. And come back to center, tuck your toes, lift your knee, lifting up into three-legged dog. And if you feel up for it and have space, come to wild thing for just a moment. And come back to a right side plank. You could be up here on your arm. You're welcome to be right here on your forearm. Of course, you also always have the option of a supported side plank with your knee down. It's up to you. Your gaze is out in front of you or up at your hand, straight line from the top of your head to the bottom of your heels. And come to a center plank. You can be up high like this. We will eventually lower down to our forearms if that's your thing. So go ahead, come down to your forearms if you're not there. And walk your feet forward into dolphin pose. You're welcome to stay in the forearm plank if dolphin is not your jam. Walk your feet back out and lower down to your belly. We'll take 3 cobras. So inhale, lift up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And you will lift back to your downward dog, however you want to get there. Pedal out your feet once again. Step your feet together so your big toes touch. This time sweep your right leg up and step it out to the outside of your right hand in lizard pose right here. My constant battle with the mic here. All right, straighten your front leg for that long pyramid here. You can bring your hands outside, shake your head yes, let your head hang. Bring your hands back inside that leg, lower down your left knee, untuck your toes, swing back to the right. Once again, if you want the couch stretch, you're taking a hold of your left foot with your right hand. If not, you're just reaching out. You can roll to the knife edge of your right foot. hand back forward, tuck your toes, lift your knee, bring your leg up. Maybe you flip for Wild Thing on this side. And come to your side plank. Once again on this side, you've got your options. You're up here on your arm, you're on your forearm, you're supported with your knee down. Totally up to you. Just make sure you have a straight line, your hips aren't falling. All right, bring your hand down, center plank. Straight line from the top of your head to the bottom of your heels. And lower down to your elbows. Walk your feet forward for dolphin. Or stay in a forearm plank, up to you. Step your feet back. Lower down to your belly. Bring your arms out to the side. Lifting up cobra, inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bring your hands back under your shoulders and come back to downward facing dog. Stay here for a few rounds of breath. And step your feet together. Inhale, left leg comes up to the ceiling. And exhale, bring it through your hands for runner's lunge. Nice, strong lunge right here. Your knee is over your ankle. Chest is upright. Your fingertips are on the ground or your hands. It's okay. We're going to lift up to a warrior three. So placing your weight in your left leg, flat line from the top of your head to the bottom of your heel. Ooh. Bring your hands to heart center, right leg comes up, one leg Tadasana. And while I look at my beautiful lime tree, I turn into tree. So for Vrksasana for tree, your leg can be inside your thigh, resting on your calf. The ground is always there for support if you need it. Make sure your hips are facing forward. You can grow your branches if you want to. I might scoot back so I'm not face to face with my lime tree. And inhale, that right leg comes back up. Exhale, back to your warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3. Now bring your hands down and your right knee down behind your left leg. We're coming into a seated twist. So for this twist, your left arm is coming behind your back. Your right arm is here. You can also be hugging in your left leg. Your gaze is either over your side or behind you to the left. When you feel complete, come back kind of to center, start to come up. So you have an option here. If you like to do side crow, you can come into your side crow and play there, or you can take a pigeon for a moment. So bring your left leg out and your right leg back behind you, but stay tall, don't come down. Give the people who are doing side crow a moment there. When you are done with side crow, meet us here in pigeon. Tuck your right toe. Bring this left foot back up for lizard. And in lizard, you have an option here. You can stay in lizard, or if you want to play with your Koundi-B, you're bending into your arms, sticking out your legs. We're just meeting in lizard. If you've had enough playtime, step your foot back and take a vinyasa. So chaturanga to cobra or up dog, back to down dog. Bring your feet together so your big toes touch. Same thing other side, right leg comes up. Step it through, exhale your hands. You're in this nice runner's lunge with your hands framing your foot. Chest is upright, facing forward. Your right knee is over your right ankle. And we're gonna lift forward into that warrior three. Let me step back so I don't hit my tree again. Lifting to warrior three. Ooh, it's okay to use the ground if you want a supported warrior three. Keep a nice bend in that right leg. Don't lock out. And inhale up to one-legged Tadasana. Into your tree, your Vrksasana here. Your hands can be at heart center, up above you, down by your sides, whatever makes you comfortable here. Shoulders down and back out of your ears, hips forward. Another breath. And inhale, reaching up, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, back to your warrior three. Now plant your hands, bring your left knee behind your right foot, coming to a seat for your twist here. This time your right arm comes behind you. Left hand either grabs the right knee or comes to the outside edge of your knee for a twist to the right. Your gaze is to the side or behind you. If you took the side crow, maybe you want to try here on this side. So I'll turn to you and show you this. You're welcome to go into scorpion if not. So your left elbow comes to the outside edge, if I can get it today. And your right hand comes down here. And you are. Ooh, not today. Some days it works, some days it does not. If not, come into your pigeon. Right leg at the front of the mat, left leg out long, staying nice and tall. That's how poses go. Some days they work, some days they don't. Some you get every time. It's good to be open and explore. Also good not to force and not to make things happen when they're not. Not to beat ourselves up when things don't go our way. All right, plant your hands, tuck your back toes, stepping up to lizard. You can stay in lizard. If you played with the Koundi-B on the other side, maybe you want to do that here too. It doesn't ever work on my right side, so I'm not even gonna bother, to be honest with you. If you've had enough playtime, step your foot back. Bring your knees down, chest down, slide forward. Cobra or up dog. Exhale. Downward dog. And inhale, roll forward to your plank. Bring your knees down and come to a seat. However you want to do that. Hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side. Let your knees fall to the right. Bring your arms out to a T. Bring your gaze to the left. Your eyes can be closed. And bring your knees over to the left. Bring your gaze to the right. When you feel even, come back to center. Get a hold of your feet for happy baby. Maybe you want to extend one leg and then the other. Maybe you rock side to side. When you feel completed, bring your legs out down to the side for your Savasana, corpse pose, or final resting position. Palms can be upwards for receptive to energy or down for more grounding. And just rest for a moment. You are welcome to stay here. If you would like to close this out together, roll to one side. You can keep your eyes closed. Coming first to fetal position. And then when you're ready, coming up to a comfortable seat, however that looks in your body. I appreciate all of you joining me, continuing to join me on YouTube for the yoga flows that I'm sharing with you all. I'm so grateful for this opportunity and the time that I have to be able to make these videos for people, making yoga accessible, making it available to friends, family, and to strangers that I don't know, but maybe one day y'all could be friends. So thank you for joining me. Share gratitude with yourself and others today.